This week on the Grand Charity Countdown, we take a look at the Angel Fund at the Grande School District. Alex?
The Angel Fund serves students who attend the Grande School District campuses. District Director of Education Scott Carpenter told us more about what they do and how they help their community.
It is a community pot of money that has been, that the school is the gatekeeper for. And it's used for students that struggle with homelessness, poverty, wide range of issues. It's sort of an emergent fund. It's important to remove barriers for homeless students because there's so much working against them. If I have 7 classes at school and I got English and I got physics or I got math and I come home and I'm living in a tent, meaning that probably most of the things that I own can fit in a backpack. A backpack is valuable space. And am I going to fill it with textbooks? Am I going to fill it with writing paper? Am I going to fill it with those things? Or is it going to be my closet? Is it going to be where I store those things? Am I going to have lots of different shoes that I can make fashionable choices with? And most of the time the answer is no. And so as a school, because there's so limited resources or limited things where they live, we need to, we have a mandate to and a desire to make school as comfortable as possible. We have students that take showers at campus, that keep changes of clothes on campus, that we pay transportation for their family to get them to school because every gallon of gas matters. And so removing those barriers is essential to them even accessing school. If a student has to make the choice because the school won't help support them of carrying books or navigating homework or showers or all those other things, at some point they're going to say it's not worth it. Mm-hmm. And once they make that choice, all the doors of opportunity for them as an adult start to shut. Mm-hmm. And they won't escape, or they're not likely to escape that cycle of poverty.
So why give to the Angel Fund? Here's what Scott had to say.
I think community members and individuals should give to the Angel Fund because it's one of those funds where you directly impact kids. We don't take any money off the top. None of it goes to pay my salary or any of my staff in managing those funds. It goes directly to students who in the moment need support. 100% of the funds go to them, and our biggest task is to say, is it an emergent need? Is it something that they need? Most of the time it's pretty crystal clear that it is, and then we write a check out of that fund and go and get to work making a change for that kid right now. There's not heaps of paperwork, there's not any sort of filters or applications that we have to go through at that point that we can make an immediate impact.
If you're interested in helping out, Scott let us know some ways you can make life better for students in the Grand and Island City.
FERPA law and the privacy of students sometimes is a barrier to people being directly involved because we don't want students to feel embarrassed or think that lots of people know what's going on in their situation. Most of the time they can't control that they're homeless or that they're struggling with poverty, and so we're probably more guarded in that direction. And so generally we don't have volunteers directly supporting or helping in that way. But there are bigger projects that we welcome the community support and be a part of. If there's someone who really wants to work on a special project, I'd be happy to facilitate that and see if that works. We had a nice lady from a local salon that said, let me help raise food and money for Christmas gifts for this year, and she did spectacular work, and there was a collection of funds and carloads of groceries that came in, and so that was one way for her to contribute.
This story was brought to you by